going on? This is Shannon from the Fantasy Academy, and this week we're going to be going over Week 3 quarterbacks that you should be starting and sitting in your leagues. Now, we're not necessarily covering quarterbacks that you should obviously be starting or obviously be sitting in your leagues, but these are quarterbacks kind of on the fringe. You may be thinking about starting or you may be thinking about sitting, so let's get straight into it. The first quarterback you should be starting this week is Gardner Minshew on Thursday Night Football going up against Miami. Minshew's been on a tear through the first games, proving everyone wrong, showing the Minshew magic, and going up against a Miami defense that's been very poor so far. So he doesn't have DJ Chark. DJ Chark is going to be out with an injury, but look for Minshew to hit Laviska Shenault, Keelan Cole, and his other guys, and he's going to be a strong play against a poor Miami defense in Week 3. The next quarterback we have is Ryan Tannehill against Minnesota, and the Vikings defense has also been atrocious. A.J. Brown might be out this week again, but he's still got Jonnu Smith, who's been playing really well, Corey Davis, Adam Humphries, so he's got guys to throw to. He's been a solid quarterback so far and had a big week in Week 2. So Ryan Tannehill in Week 3 is a strong play. Tom Brady going against Denver. Now I know every week we say, play Tom Brady. Tom Brady's going to do great. And he just hasn't performed well yet. Trust me, I know. I have him in my main Dynasty League, and it's been a little bit rough. But he has Chris Godwin coming back. So... and him and Mike Evans had a strong week in Week 2. So maybe Rob Gronkowski will get some touches this week, or O.J. Howard. Hopefully, we'll talk a little bit about the tight ends in another video. But Tom Brady should have a strong week against Denver. Hey, one of these weeks he's bound to do well and put up numbers. So Week 3, third time's a charm. Tom Brady going up against the Broncos. And then we have Ryan Fitzpatrick against Jacksonville. We've got that Thursday night Jacksonville-Miami matchup. Both defenses are not great. And Ryan Fitzpatrick had a really strong week in Week 2. So hopefully he can feed off that a little bit and be strong in Week 3 as well against a not so great Jacksonville defense. And then finally, last quarterback to start this week, Mitchell Trubisky. He has surprised everyone so far. He beat out Nick Foles. He's been playing well, and especially as a fantasy quarterback so far. And in Week 3, he's taking on Atlanta, which Atlanta has given up, some of the most passing yards. I think they're maybe last in giving up the most passing yards in the league, or second to last, right around there. They obviously get a lot of passing yards, but they also give up a lot of passing yards. So Mitchell Trubisky could be a really strong play here in Week 3. Now let's get into some quarterbacks who you should definitely be sitting in Week 3. We've got Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, and Joe Burrow. Sam Darnold, I feel like it's an obvious at this point, but he's also going up the number 1 pass defense in the NFL right now in Indianapolis. So, and I was looking at the injury list for the Jets right now. So currently, Brashad Perryman, Chris Hogan, Jamison Crowder, LaMichael Perrine, and Kalen Ballage are all hurt. So he's pretty much got Chris Herndon to throw to. So I'll talk about him later with the tight ends. But Sam Darnold, he's just going to have a rough year. Definitely do not play him in Week 3. And then we've got Daniel Jones and Joe Burrow. They're just going up against really tough defenses. Daniel Jones against the 49ers, and Joe Burrow going up a surprisingly good passing defense in Philadelphia. So Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, Joe Burrow, stay away from them in Week 3. Who are your guys' starts and sits of the week? Make sure to comment below and let us know. Let's start a little conversation. Go back and forth about who we should be starting, who we should be sitting in Week 3. And be sure to subscribe to the channel as well and watch some of our other videos. Have a great Week 3 of the NFL.